there, still in this room. It's cold in there for some reason. The heat's on, but it's cold in there. I'm taking a minute before I wake up and get up completely. I got a couple of things to do. The first of them is get something warm in my body. Jesus, why is this cold in there? I'm gonna do the whole. It's like that cold. She good, crazy. You know, you be under the blanket sometimes, and then they be like, oh, you know, you be on the blankets, under the blanket all night, and you wake up and all of a sudden it be cold, and be like, yo, it's fucking cold in there. And the heat's on. Oh, man, it's so cool. Mm-hmm. It's chilly in here. I'll be ahead though. I'm about to go downstairs and warm something up. Hold on, let me turn this around. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but this is my no room. Excuse my towel. Usually there's probably a couple people in here. Because of COVID-19, they got us like one person could stay in this room. It's very affordable though, that's one thing. And I might possibly be back here with another, excuse me, another hostel in Jersey. I'm actually going up to Connecticut today to see what this man is talking about. That's what I want to talk about. I'm going to Connecticut to see what this man is talking about. It's a very short trip, so. And if it ain't nothing I want to hear, he's showing me some crazy stuff. I am out, going back to Jersey. I'll probably stay in Jersey for the weekend, and then I'm going to take off. We had enough, so let's see what's going on with these guys. I got to go buy me a bag today, so I can go out to where I was at in Connecticut. Hey, really random. So I can go out to where I was at in Connecticut and get the rest of my stuff from old Cruella DeVille Part 2 at that freaking place. Once I do that, I'm going to come back to New York for 2 or 3 days, and then I'm out. I preemptively reserved the ticket for where I think I might be going just in case. And the venue I did it through, I can cancel it anytime if I need to, so that's a good thing. But I went ahead and made sure I made the reservation with that price. So, yeah, if he ain't talking nothing good, I don't care. I'll take the last couple dollars I got in the bounce. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. I want to be somewhere warm. I'm tired of the cold. I'm tired of these mean women they have up here that basically don't have too much going on, the majority of them. You know, it's just kind of like, the mentality of women in the Northeast is kind of like, take care of me. You know what I mean? And most of them, a lot of them don't have too much to offer. They really don't. They just come equipped with a couple kids, it ain't yours, stuff like that. And they're just saying, I don't know. I'm not no girl that got kids. I'm not single mothers either. It don't work for me. It don't work for me. Girls with kids, most of the time, they don't want to have any more kids, and I don't have any kids, so I'm kind of like, So that part I agree with Kevin Samuels. I had some weirdo right on this morning, right on my page. I know you're not getting no Kevin Samuels. People pay for content like his. Some people clout chase for content like his. They look for anybody that's got something like his, and they throw up. The sad thing about it is he got a whole bunch of women going over there basically getting insulted, Kevin Samuels' page. And the majority of the women on that come on there, he insults them. I mean, he does it very sneakily. He does it very quietly, but he insults these women. Let's give it a bug. So, it's no big deal. If you want to insult them, whatever. Who the hell am I to defend them? They're not defending me, But I will say this. Don't say that people are donating because he has good content. People are donating to Kevin Samuels because they're clout chasing. They see he's got a whole bunch of numbers and they want to donate to him so they can be seen on the screen. This motherfucker gonna tell me after working for Bad Boy Entertainment, this is great marketing. He has an excellent platform. You know how motherfuckers be trying to articulate stuff that don't need no articulation. One of them types. So I read the comment. I was like, shut up. And I went to his page, and in 8 years, he's had one subscriber. People will try to articulate BS all the time online. I want to do a whole live about that articulation of BS. I'll name it something like that. But I said in 8 years, hey, Delicious. Yeah, I'm going on. I'm going on up there today to CT and see what's going on and see what they talking about. They talking about some BS, like I was just telling them, Diva. Um, I already made a reservation for where I was going. Like I always think ahead, and through the agency I did it through, I can literally just cancel that reservation anytime. Will be no cost to me, but $10 I think. But I made the reservation just in case because I don't trust these people. Okay, and I think rightfully so. Y'all see what happened to me? I'm in a hotel room. I don't trust those people. I don't trust the governor's office out there. I don't trust really the state of Connecticut or the people. Very much so. If y'all seen what happened to me in the past. So my interactions out there, and the whole time I was out there, I went through a troubleshooting out there. I went through getting harassed at the local mall, being harassed by a bus driver that wouldn't bring me home. I had so many instances out there. You would think to yourself, why the fuck would you want to be there? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's why I said I want to be careful when I go out there and not expect to be set up or be sitting there, whatever, whatever. I gotta go buy a bag today. That is a unwanted expense, but it's like I think it's like $45 I gotta get. But I gotta get a new tote because the tote that I had, the wheel done broke on it. It ain't broke, but it's like how it starts shimmying left and right when you're rolling. So when I'm rolling the thing, it's shimmying left and right, and it's to the point where you can't even pull it no more. So I gotta get a new one. I gotta get a new one. On my other stuff I got stays there, and I can't have that. But I gotta go all the way back out there, get my stuff, bring it all the way back to my storage in New York. Then I gotta come back to Jersey. So I'm just thinking preemptively, I guess you want to say. So I got a busy day. So I'm trying to make the best of it though. You know, I just thought I'd go live with y'all because we used to be live on the whole show. And I'm so glad I'm out of there. But this man is trying to put me in the same predicament, I think. And I don't have 5, 6 months to sit with him. I told him that on the phone. I got 5, 6 months to sit with you. I did 4 months of nothing. Well, y'all just simply waited to get it open. I'm gonna tell them that today. Matter of fact, I'll probably go live when I'm there to see y'all can see what's going down. But I don't have 4 or 5 months to give you. I just wasted 4 months, in my opinion. I wasted my Christmas. I wasted my Thanksgiving. I wasted my New Year's. All three, which I spent by myself. Is 4 months went by fast, didn't it? Didn't it? It went by real fast. That's why I say I ain't got 5 more months. 5 more months will be my birthday. I'm not spending my birthday like that. Yeah, fuck that. That's bad vibes to spending your birthday like that. You get what I'm saying? That's bad vibes to spending your birthday like that. It's like even being around those people that are in those environments is just like bad vibes. I've never been around people like that. Ever that have constant like there's people in New York that have and people in Jersey and people in Connecticut that have mental problems. I get it. But I have never been around them where I have to live around them. And that's the biggest problem. Them folks need their own space, to be quite honest with you. It's somewhere else. They need their own space. And being it's not being provided for them is a problem. But they should have a whole totally different space for people that have mental problems versus people that are just in that system and trying to get help. It should be it's a very different dynamic. And then basically you're put in those environments and it's well you deal with them. Even if they're crazy, you deal with them. And you tell them something's wrong as we've seen. Oh, he'll be alright, don't worry about him. This motherfucker just told everybody we had a dude tell everybody in the room he would kill them, including myself. He would kill them. They called an ambulance for him, and he was back the next day. I hope so. I hope so. But like I told them, really random. Um, I'm going out there today, see what they're talking about. And if the shit look fishy, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? fuck your town, fuck your state. I'm out here. Simple as that. The state is not the same no more. Connecticut used to be a very great place. They're keeping that. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Devin. How you doing today, sir? Happy New Year and blessings to you. Hey, Candy, your boss. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm in a hotel room now. I'm not in that place. So I'm in a hotel room right now. Enjoy. I got the hell out of Connecticut. I was tired of it. For one, and then two, they got rid of me. So I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't care because I was like, you know what? I knew you was gonna do this anyway. And that's the funny thing. And the most important, I'm tired of begging to white people. I don't like begging to white people. I just don't. I don't like pandering to white people. Please help me. I'm wayward. I'm just a wayward nigger. I need your help to make my conditioning right. You think I'm one of them or the lying that comes along with it? I've caught these people now in 2 days in 8 lies, maybe possibly 9. You know what I mean? So that gives you an indication of how to deal with that. My homegirl Mitch Babe came on here yesterday, who works with New York City system, and she even said the same thing. The system does not work currently because of the conditioning it's under with COVID-19 and all this stuff. So really, it takes somebody who would take initiative and have their own pockets and have their own money to be there. Yes, I give y'all guys can go back to the last video I did yesterday. It says updates about me or it's something like that. But it's from yesterday, and if you go on there, you'll see. See, right now that those systems are overcapacitated. I also have on film another gentleman from a place I'm going today where he says it's overcapacitated. So I'm going out there anticipating that he's going to do some bullshit thing. Already got an eyebrow raised, and I have to confirm that today when I get out there because he's telling me, oh, you have to be here by 5, meaning that you have to be at that place by 5, standing in line to claim your space or basically to get rid of you, which would put me in the same position again. So I'm thinking again, I'm just like, do I trust these white people out in CT again? When apparently they're showing me that they're extremely racist and don't care. Like, should I really trust them? What do y'all think? Should I trust them? Should I put faith in them for another 4 months and be like, yeah, I believe you. You're going to help me. Yeah, sure. Help all the wayward niggers. Wayward. You know what I'm saying? Wayward. And then even if they elect you a black person or a minority to help you, you got to keep in mind they work for them. You know, I had a black girl yesterday. It was actually very interesting how she did this. It was a black because I actually think she was attracted to me. They did not candy your boss. Let me tell you. So this is the thing. Before I had a worker, right? Yeah, I don't put my faith in white folks. Exactly. Not those caliber white people anyway. That's I don't put my faith in too many people. Period. Because I know how unfortunately, this culture is. I know that this culture, unless it's some salacious with it or high numbers that come with it or a viral video, they don't want to really be bothered with you, which is the sad part about African Americans and the bulk of Latinos. As I had this black girl walk past me, it had to be kind of mid-afternoon going into night, and it bothered me. It was more so the audacity of this chick and how she did it. So she was walking past with a white guy, and the white guy, for all mistakes and purposes, looked like he was just a normal person, and he was just minding his business. So we're not bashing on the white guy. I'm bashing on her because of what she did when she walked past me. When she walked past me, she looked at me. This broad looked at me like she already had eye contact as she was walking towards me. So we're walking towards each other. And the white guy is talking. As he's talking, she's not even looking at him. She's looking directly at me as if I'm going to attack her and this white man. Like the look she had on her face, like she was ready to give her life to defend this white guy. And I'm like, whoa. So I start staring back at this little bitch because I guess she thinks I'm scared, or I should be scared because I'm in the presence of a white man and her. Shit, I stomp you and that motherfucker out here. Please believe that. But I let it go. I said, I'm gonna take the high road. This was a younger girl, I could tell. But this was coon in training. This is a well trained coonette. So when she got right up on me, what she did was she turned her head to the side, looked at me real quick, and I looked right at her when she turned her head to me. And I said, what's wrong? She turns her head briefly like that. I swear to God, she goes like this. And starts talking to the white guy, and all of a sudden tries to make some corny joke. The chick that was saying it, and how can I say, the bitch wasn't fucking attractive. Okay, let me put it that way. So basically, even if you wasn't with homeboy, and I don't even know if y'all were dating, you might have been trying to set some imagery. You're not attractive. That is the point of it, and that's the part I agree with Kevin Samuels about. Some chicks just ain't attractive. It has nothing to do with you being a black woman. I love black women. Hell, I love that chocolate covered skin, and especially when they ain't got no clothes on. I love Latina women, especially when they ain't got no clothes on. I wish I had one laying in the bed, but you see, I'm by myself. I love black women of all different, I don't know what you say, shades, color, or whatever. What I don't like is I don't like brunettes. And I've noticed that there's a preponderance in how I work that in is whether I'm dating, whether I'm having one of these women as my social worker, whatever. I always find that there's just always this adherence to white. They never have an adherence to their own. And what I'm trying to tell you about the state of Connecticut and what I already know even going out there today is their perseverance is at a higher plateau in the white community out there than it is for anybody. And it's sad, but it's a reality. And a lot of people sit here and pretend and act like it doesn't exist, but the element does exist. I believe that under the duress, Connecticut has become or started to show the deep hidden racism that they had for a long time. As I told you guys, when the area I was out in, they had a George Floyd protest, right? And part of their protest was getting that statue of Christopher Columbus removed. And you would not believe the opposition that came out and showed their anger. You have people riding around there. You know the General Lee from Boss Hog, and then what was that? The Dukes of Hazzard. You never had that rebel flag on the arm. There's two people now riding around that town with that horn. If you want to talk about patriots and all those people that were kind of like down there at the Capitol, a lot of them, I'm surprised a lot of them. Hey, good morning, Vashan. A lot of them live within Connecticut. Connecticut has a clan there. Kid Rock had a concert. I want you guys to look this up. Kid Rock had a concert in Hartford, Connecticut, and they put a Confederate flag on the stage. He knew that that demographic would be there. Yes, in the Northeast. There's certain parts of Connecticut that have far right wingers that have been infiltrated by the police, local police, and federal agents before any of this, Capitol Hill, any of this. I'll tell you, just look up that, put in Kid Rock, Confederate flag, Hartford, Connecticut, see what comes up. Yeah, it's hard to not go outside. That's the whole thing. It's hard for me not to go outside. Good morning, claim you're being driven by high authority. I might be. I wish that high authority sent me a couple of dollars though, but it's gonna be some money moves I gotta make today, boy. I estimated already I'm gonna spend about $110. I gotta go to Connecticut from Jersey. I gotta buy a bag. I already found the cheapest one I could find was $49, but I need one of those roll totes. So I gotta get the rest of my stuff out of there. Anyway, if ands and buts about that, that old evil ass white woman out there. That's what I said. I don't I don't understand people that kiss ass of white folks that smile with them, but deep down then don't like you. You know, a lot of them don't like you, and I hate that type of white person. I hate the type of white person that sits around and be like, "I'm sure," all the time. But deep down inside, the moment that you say something to upset them, they don't like, or you seem smarter than them, they switch up on you just like that. And I've seen it a million times. It doesn't really bother me. I'm always prepared for it, always insinuated coming into the situation, you know. And I already have two one-ups on them anyway. I speak two different languages, so that really makes them mad the way I look. Especially I've seen a couple of people. There was only one person that figured out when I was speaking French because a lot of people could pick up on Spanish, but they did not. French, not so much. So my preference has been shifted to more French nowadays than anything. So, But guys, I'm hopping over here. I just want to say good morning to y'all. I'm in a little room, which is a hostel. There's a lot more people in here. You saw what on the news? The bus fell off the bridge in the Bronx where I live. Where? Where in the BX? Where it fell off the George Washington? Where did it fall off at? Y'all let me know. Where? Yeah. Candy, where did that bus fall off? Why do you we don't hop off yet? She comes in and tells that good music, tells that good Bronx River. Wow. How the hell did a bus pull off into the Bronx River? I gotta look that up. Word. I want a BX what bus? What it was the BX what bus? What is that? The 14? What is Bronx River? No, that ain't the BX 14. What bus is that? BX 35. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I used to live in the Bronx. BX 35 is on. It's on the news now on YouTube. It fell into. How many people were on there? Yeah, Candy gonna come in and drop the news and then bounce. Come on, Candy, you gotta tell the news. Yeah, what's sweet? 8 people got hurt. Okay, so they ain't dead. They just got hurt. How the fuck? Yeah, let me tell y'all something real quick before I go. Them MTA workers, majority of them ain't shit. Alright? Majority of them is like career criminals. The majority. MTA is Metro Transit Authority, okay, for y'all that don't know. Got you, Candy. And I hate to say this like this. Most of the people they hire are some of the most derelict people you will ever. I know, thank God, right, Diva? Some of the most derelict people you will ever see in your life. I'm not saying all of them, the majority of them, though. Like last night, I was standing by 41st and 8th, and it's a New York Times building headquarters right there. Right, I just stood in front of that building, I don't know, a million times. Not to mention, two cops come downstairs as I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette and drinking a little bit of my coffee. With I'm taking a break, and they don't even say nothing to me. Two white cops. Who said something? The two Negro security guards. He want to walk all close to me, stare me down, basically try to punk me. So what I did was these two big motherfuckers. I knew they weren't gonna do shit because if you do something, I'm gonna have both of your black asses locked up. Please believe that, and I'm gonna take joy in it, cause you a coon. They ain't picked none of the white people out there to say anything to. No, they wanted to walk past me and try to intimidate me. And they didn't know how stupid I was. So I say to both of these big motherfuckers, I'm 6'3". These guys had to be 6'5", 6'7", respectively. I say both of these big motherfuckers. I said, there's not a problem, is there, guys? They looked at me like I was crazy, like, you want to get your ass whooped? Yeah, I'm not scared. You go ahead and put your hands on me with that outfit on. Go ahead. You go ahead and do what I want you to do. Go ahead. Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead and do it. So I can have both of your asses locked up. You want to play people. I don't like sucker ass black dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a sucker black dude. And there's a lot of suckers like that work for MTA, work for, had their little guard cards and security guards or whatever. They never really been in any real position. So now they want to flex and act like they got a real job. You know what I mean? Yeah, you'd be surprised. The doorman, they're another batch of motherfuckers. Those MTA workers are some of the worst people you ever meet in your life, though. Like, they have no professionalism. Um, The reason they have to have all those rules of if you assault an MTA employee, well, the reason your MTA employees are getting assaulted because they ain't shit. They hire ex-felons. I wish you could see it. I don't care if they lived in Jersey, New York, or Connecticut. The white ones that work for MTA too in Connecticut are trash. They're the lowest form of motherfucking intelligence you can get. The majority of them, not all of them, but I would say a good 72, 73% of the workers that be in them booths, that be cleaning them trash cans, all that stuff. They trash. They trust me. They trash people. Not all of them, but a good 70% of them. And they will not. They do not respect. They respect everybody come through that train station except for other people of color, which is amazing to me. If you're a person of color, the first person, the person of color that works for MTA will disrespect is you. But if it's somebody white, they will fall back like the cowards that they are. Yeah, they don't want to deal with the public. They want to deal with the paycheck. That look, Diva said the same thing. What's up, Barney? Diva said the same thing I just said, and she live in New York, and she know what I'm talking about. Most of them NTA workers are pieces of shit. All right, personality wise, the way they act wise, like do not look like you're better than them. They use that little inkling of power and they will hate you automatically. And that's one thing I don't like about black people. Black people and a lot of Spanish people do that. Like if you dress better than them or you better looking than them or whatever the case may be, they automatically they got this stank face like they don't like you. He think he better than us. Yeah. They are the worst. Roxanne even said the same thing. She lived in New York. She said they are the worst. Most of them MTA, if y'all sound off, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Most of them MTA workers are pieces of shit. The person that I used to rent a room from in the BX, their peoples worked for MTA. And they used to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? They used to talk about the workers there. And I used to see it for my own self. I still see it to this day. So MTA stands to Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. This is how we get through all three of them. I'll be utilizing them today. But most of the people that work for them are pieces of shit, and they keep raising the prices. Most of the ones I know in the BX Harlem are mad cool. That's cool. I'm not talking about cool. I'm talking about when it comes down to it. A lot, and I'm not saying the people you know. But when I'm saying when it comes down to it, I seen example after example after example. I saw a video where somebody threw a scooter at the one of the windows and busted the window. You guys see that? Just recently, I think it happened to BK. And I said, well, you probably did something dumb. They've tried to hit people with buses. I've seen them lead people places. I've seen them take a mom that had 3 kids one time. I saw this. And because the little boy was fussing or whatever, which she should have had better control, he gonna tell this woman, well, you're not getting on this bus and close the door. I've seen that happen. You know, things that they wouldn't do, the MTA workers wouldn't even dream of doing to somebody white, they do to their own people right there in the hood because they believe they now better than them. But in reality, a lot of them people go back to that same neighborhood. Because even if you make $85,000 a year through MTA, that ain't no damn money. Ain't no money. What is that average out about $4 grand a month, something like that? There's some good ones out there, but the nasty ones too, they be a hot mess, man. Listen, I didn't told a motherfucker, give me your address, I can pull up and put everybody in your house in the trunk. And trust me, I go in there with that goddamn it, y'all gonna do what you're told. You're gonna do what you're told. Best of luck today, David. Take care. Later, really random. But yeah, I'm not shitting on all MTA workers, but a good majority of them MTA workers are uneducated, nasty, belligerent pieces of crap. Uh, Guys, I want to tell you guys you have a good day too. We get my day started. I gotta go wash some socks and some drawers. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I gotta do. And I'm getting ready to go out here to Connecticut. I'm gonna head out there. I'm gonna head out there a little bit. You stupid. Kitty said, damn. Yeah, they got a washing machine here, so I'm gonna wash my clothes and my drawers and some socks. I can't be roaming around stinky. And motherfuck MTA workers, 70% of y'all, the other 30% of y'all cool, because I done met some cool ones too. But 70% of y'all is fuck boys and fuck girls. Yeah, I was trying to get off the bus with my kids and forgot my stroller for my baby. They rolled out on me and I was left without my stroller. Yeah, this silly shit. It's always a problem with MTA workers. They have a rule where you can't even beat one of them up. You beat one of them up, you're doing at least 7. So you better be prepared. Get your oodles and noodles ready. You put your hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck MTA workers. Y'all motherfuckers is horrible. Like, for real. Fuck all y'all. I will. I'm going live as soon as I'm out there. You already know that, diva. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust no motherfucking Yakub like that. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good morning, everybody. And links are in the description. And please wish me luck. Later.